Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. There's something called etiquette, and when people sit in high positions, you would expect them to have some elegance and to exhibit some etiquette, some kind of eloquence, some kind of class, something, something. Now, this is what I just saw when I went on Instagram. This is your prime minister. Like I have said to you, she's the best thing going. I don't even know what pronoun. I do not know what pronoun Mia Mottley goes by. But Mia Mottley is the best thing that you have in Barbados. This is what you have as the best you have to offer in Barbados, okay? No doubt. There's no doubt about that, okay? Mia Mottley is top tier in terms of what you are offering up in Barbados, and this is what you get. This is what you get. Can you imagine the First Lady of France, for instance, sitting out in public, her legs are from left to right like that? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine even Trump, can you imagine his wife sitting with her legs left to right, open up like that? Can you imagine that? Any dignitary, any female dignitary, can you imagine them sitting with their legs wide open like that? And then when I talk about being a mentor or being someone who people can look up to, because children are seeing this, and when young school children get on the bus, they sit like that. They sit like this. They sit with their legs wide open, because the head of the country, she sits like that. There's no place for etiquette. There's absolutely no place in your world for elegance and having some kind of like decency, just common decency. It baffles me that you don't have it, but it seems very normal. It's a normal thing for you. Okay? So this is what you have. This is about what you have. The best of what you have in Barbados. The best of what you have in Barbados. Okay? And they talk about diet and eating well, and diabetes, and high blood pressure, checking this and checking that, and all that check, all that check, and no one seems to be able to push themselves away from the table. They cannot, if you cannot control your appetite, any kind of appetite, any kind, if you cannot control your appetites, you're lost. You're kind of lost. You have to be able to control yourself. You have to be able to know yourself, know what works for you, what does not work for you, and you have to be able to control what's going on with yourself, with your body. Don't create any autoimmune disorders, because after a while, the body just gives up. It's like, okay, I see you, but I don't even have the strength to try to fight, with whatever you're doing to your body. I just let nature take its course. I'm not fighting. Your body just stops fighting. I'm not fighting that. You ate that, you drank all that alcohol, and you did all that. You're on your own. And then when you go to the doctor, it's they say it's an autoimmune, disorder you have, because your body, your immune system has abandoned you. Your immune system has literally abandoned you. It wants nothing to do with you. Whatever happens. Doesn't care. Okay? So that's what's happening. This is a disgrace. It's a disgrace to be out in public and display such what word would you use? You know, it's just so classless. Mia Mottley actually has no class. Okay, I think I'm gonna, Mia, you don't have any class. You do not have any class, okay? No one that has any sort of essence about them, any kind of integrity, any kind of anything about them would have someone take a photo of them with left to right like that, left to right. You don't know, you can't bring it together. You can't pull things together there. Can't pull things together, huh? Can't pull things together. And you talk, and then you hear people talking about Michelle Obama and that kind of stuff, you know, or that crap they talk about Michelle Obama. You know, it's, you know, it's just a shame. It's just really, really, really a shame. But that's it for this. Mia Mottley has no shame. Mia Mottley has no, she has no class. She has no class. But she's the best thing that you have. She's the best thing you have to offer to the world. Okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.